Wait, I just saw
you
you,
sure?
Wong.
I was in. No.
I just saw
I'm sus of
Wong.
you. I am
I
sus of your
just
ass
saw
right now,
Wong.
boy. I'm on your ass, boy. Listen, like fucking, like listen.
You're on my ass.
Yeah, I'm on your ass, bro.
No,
You wanna know? Let me finish. Let me make my statement. Right now. Let me make my fucking
Hey,
statement.
make your statement. Yeah, make your
Alright,
statement.
My point
Make your
is.
statement.
Can you let me talk? Okay. So as I was saying, right?
I literally said, make your statement. Make your statement.
All right. So as I was saying, okay.
Go ahead, make your statement.
All right. So you guys are probably wondering, what the hell was that? Cause pretty sure I clicked on a Pokemon video that Eryizo just uploaded, and he hasn't uploaded in 5 months. Yeah. So don't worry, you're not dreaming. This is an actual real thing that's going on. I have uploaded. It's just that I've also uploaded on my second channel, which is an Among Us highlights video. Ooh, very creative. And yeah, that video is actually set to go out at the exact same time that this video is going out. So if you guys want to check that video out, see more of my personality and see more of me as a person playing other games besides just Pokemon, be sure to click the link on the top right corner of your screen, as well as in the description below. Go ahead and sub to that channel because I upload relatively consistently. At least once a week on the same day that these videos go out on my main channel. So with that being said, enough of the promo. Enjoy the new and long-awaited Pokemon video. Semi-Pseudo legendary Pokemon, a term used to describe a Pokemon who is often mistaken for a pseudo-legendary Pokemon, but fails to meet the criteria to actually be one. Honestly, for the longest time, I really didn't know that this fan term was actually a thing, but thanks to the Sylph Specters video, I now have something I can do to avoid making the best starter. Nah, I'm playing. That'll come out soon. I think, maybe, I don't know. Currently, there are 12 known semi-pseudo-legendary Pokemon out there, and I thought it would be fun to make a list about these certain Pokemon, because there is some actual serious heat here. So without further ado, there's not really much else to explain here, so welcome to my top 5 favorite semi-pseudo-legendary Pokemon. And of course, if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. Also follow me on Instagram, because I'm on the road to 1K followers and I could really use some help there. And with that being said, let's get started. Starting off this list, we have probably my favorite Pokemon to come out of the Alola region. I knew when I first saw Galicipod, I had to put this thing on my team. Be sure to also check that video out because, you know, help me eat your boys low on funds. And you know, design-wise, this Pokemon reminds me a lot of Predator, which was a pretty good movie the first time around. And then it got, really, really overplayed.
This is hell.
But besides pop culture references, Galicipod is really scary and menacing to look at, which generally are the Pokemon I gravitate towards, because, you know, you don't want to see me in a dark alleyway. I also really enjoy its gimmick of being a real tough guy on the exterior, but when the going gets tough and its HP falls below half health, it falls back and runs away like a little bitch. A perfect signature for an evil team, as well as me, because oh my god, I have not uploaded. And look, I know it's not the greatest Pokemon in the world to use in battle, but it can hit pretty hard and get some pretty nice priority moves like First Impression and Aqua Jet. But again, it's not the greatest in battle to use, but I do have Galicipod here on this list purely because I had a lot of fun using one during my Sun and Moon playthrough, and its design just being as great as it is. And speaking of Pokemon that can hit hard, the next semi-pseudo legendary Pokemon on this list is the first of 2 Hoenn Pokemon to make it into this video. And I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time before I became a bigger Pokemon fan, I thought that Agron was actually a pseudo legendary Pokemon. Albeit I was a dumb 11-year-old kid, it's pretty understandable to see why I had that confusion at the time. It's very strong, it has a 3-stage evolution, and you don't get its final stage until the early 40s. But of course, it being powerful isn't the only reason why I like it. It also has a amazing design, being based on the Bulgasari, which is a monster that eats iron in Korean legend. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's cool. I can also see some knight inspiration in there as well. It also has a very good defensive typing in steel and rock, which sure is 4 times weak to ground, but it's still very good. And I can always remember some fond memories using this Pokemon in my playthroughs, really just being a good backbone to fall back on in case I'm really in a pinch. The only real bad thing I can say about Agron is the fact that I'm not really the biggest fan of its Mega Evolution, but I also don't think it's the worst thing in the world either, so you know, 50-50 there, I guess. Even the shiny isn't that bad throughout Gens 3 to 5, until Gen 6 kind of messes with the colors and, like, dulls them out. But, you know, Gens 3 to 5 is still good, so you got that. All in all, I love Agron. He's a great Pokemon, and I always look forward to using one whenever I get the chance. Now, if you were to ask me 3 or 4 years ago which Semi-Pseudo legendary Pokemon was my favorite, I'd say, well, what the hell is that? Because what the f is a Semi-Pseudo, like, whatever. And after you tell me what the hell a Semi-Pseudo legendary Pokemon is, you would probably catch me saying a Pokemon like Flygon. But ever since those years have passed, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as big on the Flygon hype as I used to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Mystic Pokemon is still amazing, but it's just missing something now, you know what I mean? But let's not focus too much on the negatives for now. If we still take a look at Flygon at face value, it's got a lot to like about it. It's got decent stats, at least for in-game use, I guess, and I can see it doing some things in the competitive world as well. It's also got a great typing, good moveset, cool design, and a nice movie appearance to put the figurative maraschino cherry on top. Why did I say Maraschino? The potential for this Pokemon was really insane, especially when Mega Evolutions and form variations were brought to the table. I mean, you could do so much with that here, as countless fan arts have proven this statement, but unfortunately, the Pokemon Company didn't do anything with Flygon, which is kind of a bummer, but, you know, what are we gonna do, cry about it? You know, I'm not. And I know it seems a bit unfair to drop this Pokemon down the list simply because of that reason, but I don't know, man, you know, I just see other cool dragon and ground types out there, and I just don't feel as motivated to use Flygon. But that can all be fixed if we just get a new form, so, you know, Game Freak, hop to it. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have a Pokemon that I've actually really never used before in a playthrough, until recently, actually. In Insurgents, but you know, that's like a Delta form, so like I don't count that, but you know, I kind of used it, but you know. But I can't lie, although I never really used Volcarona that much during my youthful days, in my early 20s, I found myself wanting to use this Pokemon a lot more. I mean, you can't really blame me for that though, because when it first came out during the Pokemon Black and White era, you couldn't really obtain one until after you beat the Elite Four, or going out of your way to talk to some random person to get an egg. Like, I'm supposed to know that. Yeah, I know there was guides and the internet, but you know, I didn't think to look at those, to be honest. But just because I don't have those fond memories of Volcarona doesn't mean I can't love this Pokemon for other reasons. It's got a great design, it's very useful in battle, and the origin of it is very interesting as well. Volcarona was such an interesting Pokemon that I even did a cool little theory about it. Either way though, sure, I just recently started using this Pokemon more, but what can I say, man? I just love Volcarona. Finally, coming in at the number 1 spot, we have not only my favorite Semi-Pseudo legendary Pokemon, but one of my favorite Pokemon, period. I mean, what's there not to love about Lucario? It's got a great concept and origin to it, the coloration of its design is near perfection, its typing is good, it's strong in battle, its Mega is pretty freaking awesome, Its signature move, Aura Sphere, is cool. It's fun to use in Smash. There's really a lot to love here, you know? But probably one of the main reasons why I love this Pokemon so much has to be because of Lucario's appearance in the movie Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Firstly, no cap, this movie is one of the best the anime has ever put out. It's really enjoyable and has a very touching scene with Lucario, specifically in the end. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but you know what I'm talking about, you know, all the real ones. Bunch all of these great things up with the fact that I have a lot of fond memories using this Pokemon in my Diamond and Pearl playthroughs, and I gotta say, it's probably like a top 10 best Pokemon of all time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments section below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and become an Eryizo today. If you want to check out the previous video I did, be sure to click the annotation on the left. And if you guys want to see some more Pokemon Sword and Shield videos, click the other annotation on the right. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.